Hey, my name's Alyssa Bottoms and I am an artist with Saint Beauty, and today I'm going to be featuring the blend brush for you all. This is one of my favorite brushes for light coverage, and because it's so small, it's super easy to pop in your purse or clutch and be able to take it with you wherever you go. So you saw I started to color correct under my eyes before I realized I had not applied my Stay Spray, which I love to use as a primer. So I dampen my perfector sponge, squirt the Stay Spray right onto it, and then blot it around on my face. And then now I'm back to color correcting under my eyes with that Frenchy lip and cheek. So the blend brush is really soft and feathery. It doesn't have as dense of bristles as many of the other Saint brushes, so that is why you get a lighter coverage with this brush. So you can see I'm going into my main highlight color. This is Candlelit, and I'm applying that all along kind of my chin and jawline. And I kind of like to use circular motions with this brush. It does kind of have, it comes to a point. So if you tap the brush straight down into the cream, that's how you will, I guess, get the most on there at once. This is also one of my favorite brushes to do under eyes with because of my dark circles. I always end up color correcting depending on what time of year, depends on the colors, but the blend brush is perfect for applying a little bit of that brightening highlight color over top of the color corrector without applying too much so that we don't have any creasing or things like that under the eye. So again, I'm just feathering on top of that Frenchie with my lightest highlight color, which for me right now is Linen. And because this brush naturally applies less product, it's going to make it really easy to layer colors. When we think about doing this, you always want to brighten the large area under your eyes. So you don't want to brighten just on the dark spots, but you want to brighten in a big pie piece. Next, I'm flipping over to the small side of the blend brush to pick up my contour color. You can use either side of this brush for your contour. You will get a little bit more of a harsh line, I guess, with the small end, and then you can always flip back to the fluffy end and blend it. Sometimes I just am in a hurry and it's quicker to use the small end for contour placement. Then I'll go back and sometimes I'll just clean up a little bit because I tend to be sloppy, but that's okay. This makeup makes it easy. Okay, next I'm using the small end to contour my nose. This is probably my favorite brush to nose contour with because the bristles are just the perfect size and shape to help me get those lines nice and straight. And then I just connect those contour lines on the bottom of my nose so I end up with that little light tip right on the end of my nose. With any extra contour that might be on my brush, I throw that right underneath my lip for a little added shadow. Next, I'm just using that fluffy end of the brush to put a touch of Bella bronzer on the high points of my face. And next I'm just grabbing Frenchy lip and cheek, which is the same color I used to color correct under my eyes, and it gives such a nice natural flush. And I'm just working that right above the contour on my cheeks and then re-brightening down the center of my nose. Okay, next we're moving on to eyes. So I'm grabbing the line brush, which is the brush I always use for my brows, and I like to start on the kind of inner part of my brow and work my way up and out. I'm using the eyeshadow colors Basic and Trust to fill in my brows right now. You can also use your contour color in a lot of instances, but if you need help picking the best color for your brows, just let me know and I can help you customize that as well. I love that all of these products are right here in my palette, so I don't have to dig around for a brow pencil or a brow gel or anything else. And then of course the way the brushes are paired make them really easy because you don't have to be digging around for more stuff since they have thoughtful double ends. Okay, next I have my eyeshadow brush and I'm going into that same color Basic for a super simple eyeshadow look. So I'm just using the fluffy end of the eyeshadow brush and kind of just going back and forth in a windshield wiper type motion, just in my crease and a little bit above it. Just like I started, I'm taking that setting spray again and making sure everything is locked into place. And now I will apply my mascara. Because all of this makeup is totally customizable, it's always best to start out by getting color matched by me. Sometimes the colors don't look 100% accurate on the website, and we're always looking at your undertones and things like that when we match you. So feel free to message me, and I'm happy to set you up with a free color match, and I can help you make all the recommendations that you might need and pick out exactly what you need to get started. So message me if you want to get started on that color match, or you can click the link in the description.